Hey there, everyone. How you doing? You may have noticed I'm back in my apartment. I know, how cool is that? Well, we've had a pretty good run of form of late, and the Sodfather isn't really that mad anymore. And crazy as it sounds, going into the last month of the season, we're in this dogfight. We might actually be able to pull it out. We might be able to get first place. Still, I'll fill you in the details in a little bit, but for the most part, I'm just really glad to be in my apartment. And so I kind of invite Mario and Luigi over in the evenings, just in case the Sodfather gets an idea to send another one of his messages to me, because they won't really touch me as long as I'm around his kids. And we kind of hang out, have pizza, mushroom, of course, and some drinks. And then I found this game. It's cool. It's called Football Manager, and you can take over any football team in the world pretty much. I can't get Mario and Luigi to stop playing it. Oh my God, they're so bad at it though. They keep getting relegated with Manchester United. I know, it's crazy. I mean, and sometimes, I'm like, I really want to go to sleep, but they just play till like 3 a.m. But it's better than being in that church with brothers Dodgy and Digi, because all they wanted to do was Vespers all the time. They're just praying constantly. So I'm really glad to be back here. But anyway, big match tomorrow against Udinese. And I hope you'll stick around for the episode, because looks like it's going to be a wild finish. Hello everyone, welcome to the Sodfather, episode 9. This is our second to last episode in our year-long adventure to try not to get fired with Juventus, where we have a Sodfather for the manager and we have to play his two sons, Mario and Luigi, at goalkeeper and striker, and they are terrible. Now, if you recall, at one point in this adventure about 2 months ago, we were 8 or 9 points out of first place, pretty much on the verge of getting knocked out of the Champions League. Things were looking pretty bleak. Now, they're still not good, and I've got a question for everybody as we get towards the end of the episode, but our recent form over the last month and a half has been pretty good. Let me share a little bit of our results here, then I'll show the standings, then we're going to jump in and play this next match. When we were last together, we beat Milan 2-0. Ronaldo and Dybala scoring. We then came and played Hellas Verona down towards the bottom part of the table. A disappointing 0-0 draw, but we really had good XG, so it was positive in that respect. Then we played Parma, who is at the very bottom of the table. 6-0 victory with that one. Dybala scoring, Ronaldo getting a hat trick. We just blew them away. In this match, by the way, Mario, our goalkeeper, was hurt, so we were able to play Szczesny and able to push forward a little bit more on offense. So made a little bit of a difference. But this is the one I really want to tell you about. 2-1 win over Bologna. And we're up 1-0 in the 91st minute and they score. So it's 1-1, 91st minute. I push everybody up. Luigi, that's right, Luigi does this. Check it. You're not going to believe it. Quadrado to Ramsey. Luigi splits the defenders, fires it off the right side, and we win 2-1. How crazy is that? In that match, he got man of the match, and Ronaldo played as well. So Ronaldo and Luigi. If you're in the how many goals will Luigi contest, that's number 7 for Luigi there on the year with 6 matches left to go. We then bounce back with a reasonable performance against close to the bottom of the table, Benevento, winning 2-0 in that one. The end result of this, we won 7 of our last 9 matches. And check out the standings. Here we are. Now, right now we're in 3rd place, right? But we have a game in hand to Lazio, and we're only 1 point behind them. Milan just played yesterday, so they have a game in hand to us. If we were to win that, we would go 2 points up on them. So Milan can control their own destiny, right? With 6 matches left, if they win out, there's nothing we can do. We have 6 matches left, but can jump in front of him. So it's got really these 3 teams, Milan, Lazio, and Juventus, dogfighting it out for the end. We've made up about 8 points off of first place in the last month and a half or so. Atalanta is still not out of it. They just lost to Lazio, and so they're still kind of knocking on the door should anyone falter. It's looking pretty good that we should be able to get the Champions League spot unless we have a sudden turn of form. But how crazy is this? And this is my question for you at this point. What do you think is going to happen? Because let me show you one more thing here. Okay, so here is, and I've shown this a few times, but just as kind of a reminder. Here's Club Vision, right? It's all red. It's terrible. The only thing that we have green is that we're working within the wage budget. The only thing that we can improve left really is this win the Serie A, where they're disappointed right now. And if we hover over, it says says the board are disappointed that the team is only on course to challenge for the Serie A this season. However, with so few points separating the teams above us, we could easily find ourselves climbing back to where we're expected to finish. However, so everything's red, right? This is terrible, and we have one hope to change it. That's the one thing that's going to change. We're either going to fail or succeed, finish first or not finish first. It's Juventus. That's our only goal. But if we come up here to staff, right, and then go to job security, and we look for me right here, it says stable. So that's my question for you is, what do you think is going to happen? Okay, we got 6 matches left in the season. If we look at the standings, we're nibbling right around the top. Of course, today's outcome is going to be pretty big. But we got 4 things. Are we either going to win and still get sacked? We're going to win the championship or still win the first place. We can still get sacked. We're going to get first place and not get sacked. We're not going to get first place and not going to get sacked. Or we're not going to get first place and we're going to get sacked. Now, I would think if we don't get first place, we're sacked. So I might have to run out of town here at the end of the series. But my question is for you. What do you think is going to happen? Drop down in the comment if you could. What do you predict will happen to the team and then our fortunes as manager? And I think that's pretty much all I wanted to say. Let's jump right into the match today. We're playing Udinese, who sits in mid-table. We're playing them on the road. So I'm going to go with this 4-1-2-3 formation. It's worked really well for us. And if we don't get goals or we need to press it up, then I can go to the 4-2-4. Interestingly enough, we were in a press conference the other day, and one of the reporters asked us about our style of play. And they called it counterattacking, which exactly this is, right? Because if we're out of possession, we've got a lower line of engagement. We're kind of defending and then trying to catch them on the counter. And that's what they called our style of play. So I'm wondering if it's time to shift to more offensive, because maybe the AI is kind of figuring it out. But who knows? We'll see. So this is our formation. Here's our starting lineup. We have been extraordinarily healthy now that our season has kind of spaced out the games a lot more. Mario in goal at keeper. De Ligt and Torres in the middle. Cuadrado and Alexander, who's back and healthy outside at left back. He's been a big addition to have him back, because he's probably arguably one of our top 3 or 4 players. Bentancur's been doing a really good job at ball-winning midfielder in a defensive role. Arthur and Rabiot in the midfield. Dybala on the right has a ton of assists. Ronaldo on the left is racking up the goals. And Luigi up top, which we just have no idea what we're going to get. Generally, it's pretty bad. Although I want to say one thing. Let me just pause for a quick second here and show you Luigi, because he's actually gotten a lot better. If we look at his development progress, like actually right here, he's up to 2.5 potential abilities there, but it's 2.5 stars now. So he's gained a half silver star. And his attributes, if we look at these over since last month all time, some of these have gone way up. Like dribbling was a 12, now it's a 13. Finishing was an 8, and now it's a 9. Composure was a 6, and now it's a 7. Most of them have gone up. Balance was a 5, and now it's a 6. You get the point, 1 and 2. So he's made a ton of improvement. He's still awful, but he's not as awful as he was before. And likewise, Mario is in that same position. Let's just check the opposition here real quick. Yeah, everything looks good. This is the way I set it up before. I'm going to go to team selection, and let's submit this and get going here. So we'll kind of go through this, and then I'll be right back. All right, we are ready to start. Here we go. Now this 4-1-2-3 can have some quick matches here. We're going to kind of watch things, though. Make sure that we don't fall behind. What do we got here? Free kick for them. We're in the yellows, by the way. Ooh! That was a lucky miss. That's got to help their XG a little bit. Yeah, that should have been a goal 20% of the time, perhaps. Okay, 15 minutes in. Let's pause. And I've had some good luck with the demand mores. I'm not sure how the shouting is working this year. If you have thoughts and ideas, I'd be curious here. They still have the ball. Breaking down in here. We might want to shift out of this. Going to try to wait 30 minutes here, but as soon as they score, we're shifting. Shot. Whew. Raises the bar. It's a goal kick for us. Come on, boys. Let's go. But we have played into matches quite a bit, so I'm hesitant to change it too much. 30 minutes in, 34 minutes in. Let's do one more shout, go to 40 minutes, and then maybe we're going to change right before halftime. Let's do fire up. Come on, boys. Let's get this. Okay, 40... I'm going to just let it play out. I feel like we might get something. Or not. Oh, this feels bad. Oof. They've had some ripe opportunities, haven't they? Halftime in a very dreary and drab match. Okay, I'm going to go in and change up the lineup a little bit here and talk to the team, and then we'll jump back right into the second half here. I am going to put my, let's do point finger Not happy with your performance out there. Sandro's demotivated. Let's lift him up, though. It's pump fists. You have the ability to make it. You weren't that bad, but I believe in you. Now he's motivated. Such simple digital people. Attackers, pump fists. You have the ability to make a real difference, so go out there and do it. Okay, everybody is really pumped up now. I'm going to tweak the lineup, and then we'll come right back into the second half here. All right, we have changed up to the 4-2-4. We put Ronaldo up top and Chiesa out wide. So this is much more offensive, and we are going attacking, I believe it is. I got to check that. Cuadrado to Chiesa, who's just been put in, feeds to Sandro out wide. Oh, Ronaldo just tips it wide. But with this new formation, we just get our first sniff of the goal here. This is good. We should go attacking for this, though. Let's confirm our changes, and off we go. So it's time to put down the metal here. Hopefully we'll catch him off guard. Boy, this has been our tightest match so far, and they have us on goal differential, don't they here? 60 minutes in. I want to make a substitution. Let's bring in Rabiot. I don't think has played that well. 6.5. Let's bring in Ramsey. Where is he? He's got to be here somewhere. There he is. Okay, Ramsey in for a deep-lying playmaker. That might help with that. De Ligt has a yellow card. Let's get him on ease-off tackles. Okay. Cuadrado's a wing-back. This looks good. We just need to put the ball in the net. You have the ability to make a difference for us. Ramsey is motivated. Excellent. And let us do a shout here, too, once we get going. Come on, boys. Let's get one. Just one. A draw would be really hurting for us now. They've got us on XG, though, don't they? What could we do here? Oh, I know what might work. Actually, let's take a quick look here at their formation. How do I even see that? Udinese formation. Yeah, let's go a little wider on the attack and see if that does something to help us here. Let's just bring it out a notch and see if that pulls them out of shape a little bit. Confirm changes. Here we go. We do need to give a shout here, too. Let's get fired up. Come on, boys. One goal. Someone step up and be a hero. We got this. 75 minutes. 76 minutes. Ronaldo has a yellow card. He's played not very well today, I don't think, huh? Ease off tackles. Okay. Luigi has a 6.2. Ronaldo a 6.4. Goodness gracious. We're not looking sharp today. Alexandro a 6.2. Okay, we have 4 subs to make, and there's 3 subs to make, and there's, 14 minutes to go. Think with me here. Let's bring in Danilo at fullback, because Sandro's been terrible. I really want to sub out Luigi, but I can't. We could do one more thing. Dybala, how's his gas tank? Let's let Dybala go 10 more minutes, then we'll bring Thur in on the right-hand side. And let's substitute someone out for Bentancur, probably McKinney in like 5-10 more minutes. Okay, that sounds pretty good. Do we dare go full out attacking? Not quite yet. Let's make sure Danilo can tackle because he doesn't have a yellow card. Okay, back at it, boys. Give team talk. The ability to make a real difference today. Talk complete. Confirm sub. Here we go. Need a goal. Let's go, boys. Come on. Okay, 8 minutes to go. Time to throw everything. The kitchen sink comes into the game here. Let's go McKinney at ball-winning midfielder. He's got fresh legs. Let's try Thur out on the right side because Dybala is exhausted. Actually, better idea. I'm going to do a little bit more risky here. What did I do now? Oh, I completely screwed this up. Okay, Cuadrado needs to be set. Ease off tackles. Sorry, technical difficulties here. I may edit this out a little bit here. We have 2 subs left. Dybala and Ronaldo are dead tired. We did have a game a little while ago. I think 4 days ago. Morata in at attacking forward for Ronaldo. And let's bring in Thur. Where are you? Right down here. In at inside winger attack. Inverted winger attack. Sorry, I keep calling it inside winger, and it's not. And now that he's out there cutting in from the wing, let's make him a fullback support. We kind of need a win. And so that's our last sub. Let's go very attacking. It's all out here. Early crosses, play for that extremely high tempo. Let's change Luigi to something other than what he's not. Advance forward. Let's just try that. 2 advance forwards. All right, this is it. This is going to get us the win. We need a goal. We really need a goal. Confirm sub. 8 minutes to go. Let's start it up. If you've got anything to sacrifice to the football gods, please do it for us. Come on, boys. I got to click. 89 minutes. We're cutting nothing out of this match. Fire up, entire team. Come on, boys. Just one chance. 3 minutes. Give us a goal. Something. A highlight. Chiesa to Ramsey. Yes! Oh, he scored in the 93rd minute of a 93-minute game. That's amazing. Oh, my goodness. Thank you for all of you that sacrificed something to the football gods. We're not dead yet. Oh, boy. Let's go balanced with this now. Very, very balanced. And let's sit it down. I mean, there's only a few seconds left, right? So there can't be too much more on the ball here. Oh, my goodness. I can't believe we scored. We had nothing all match. Chiesa feeds it out to Ramsey, who just cuts right in and slots it top right corner. Oh, my goodness. That's exciting. Yes, tactical changes. Let's finish it off here. That should do it. Full time, full time. What's with the clock here? Yes, we got it. Oh, check it out. Top of the table now. Dressing room. Well done, lads. I want to outstretch my arms. Oh my God, what a rush to win something like that. I did not think we were going to be able to get that. That was really cool. Any individuals to praise? Sorry if I'm getting excited, but this has been pretty fun here this last month and a half. It's been pretty fun the whole save. I've actually really enjoyed this. I'll talk about it later too, but on a different episode, probably the last one here. But we're going to send unbeatable something. Maybe we haven't lost for 10. I'm just going to send our assistant to that. Let's continue on. Go to the top of Serie A. Aaron Ramsey injured. He's always injured. 5 to 8 days. You get injured and still scored the winning goal? That's awesome. Okay, so here we are. Standings right now. 67 points, 2 points up on Milan and Lazio. But again, Milan has a match in hand. Now, we do have the tiebreakers. As far as I can tell from the rules in Serie A, if you're tied with a team in points for top of the table, it goes by head-to-head. And if head-to-head is even, you go by goal differential. So we have the tiebreakers over both Milan, because we won and drew against them, and Lazio, because we split the series. We won and won and lost one, but we have a +1 goal differential against them. So I think we have the tiebreakers if it's a tie between Milan, Lazio, and us in any shape, way, or form. Okay, so let's go for it. I can't believe this is like the craziest save I think I've ever been involved in. I did not think we would be here. So 5 matches left to go. We play Roma and Genoa. Now this gets a little tricky. We play Roma and Genoa, who are mid-table towards the bottom of the table. Then Atalanta, Inter, and Sassuolo. And if we look at Atalanta, they are 4th, Inter 5th, Sassuolo 7th. The last 3 matches of the year are pretty brutal for us. So we can't slip up here. It'd be nice, as much as I say it, I mean, there's 3 teams in a dogfight now, and maybe even Atalanta's not necessarily out of it. It'd be nice to pull away a little bit before we have to go into that hard stretch, because we're going to have to still keep up our form playing against the top part of the table. I don't think that's going to be very easy. I mean, we've had a good run, and hopefully we can keep it up, but this is kind of crazy. So anyway, thank you for stopping by. We'll be back for Thursday. The final episode will be either Inter or Sassuolo, whoever kind of that critical break point is in matches. And if we get knocked out early, then maybe I'll just come back for the last one. But we'll be back for one more episode. Let me know down in the comments, what do you think's going to happen? Are we going to win the league and get fired? Win the league and not get fired? Not win the league and get fired? Not win the league and still keep our job? I don't know what's going to happen. I really have no idea how this will turn out, even with any of those outcomes. I'm kind of confused by the stable thing, but we haven't met any of our goals. My guess is if we don't win, we're going to lose our job. And if we win the Serie A, we might keep our job. That's kind of my guess it will happen. But anyway, I hope you've enjoyed the episode. Thank you for bringing us good luck. We'll see you on Thursday for the final episode. And thank you as always. Oh, by the way, if you've enjoyed it, please give a like. I'll put a like down below. And if you're new, please consider subscribing. We're going to do another series after this. I have a new idea for a series coming up that's going to be a little bit longer than this 1-year series. Thanks again, everybody. Have a great day. We'll see you on Thursday.